That look and you know people have bad news to tell you. I guess they had to cut this trip short. Really, nigga? Man, if you don't get your camera... Bruh, get out of here, man. Shit.
Jasper!
That's a spear in his chest.
Move it! Get down! Get down! Wait.
Oh my god. Who? My skin. Oh, do not show that on the screen again, please. Is it what happened to her? Oh my god, that is disgusting.
Are you ready?
Back with another reaction to Mad Men. Season 5 is going strong, man. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this season is going to wrap up. Pete is out here letting the mooch control him. Don doesn't seem like he's really on board with the whole idea, but he's making a compromise because he doesn't want Megan to end up like Betty or feel like, you know, how Betty is. Also finding out that Megan doesn't want kids. That's another thing as well. So this is getting crazy, but I'm loving it. Anyways, guys, let's jump into the reaction. If you guys want to see more episodes of Mad Men, go check it out on the Patreon. Link is down in the description. Let's jump in. I will see you guys right after for the review. Who the hell weighs how many cheese they eat? Oh, it's Betty trying to lose weight. Okay, makes sense. Still kind of big though.
My mother always said good news could wait. But I spent an hour and a half on the phone last night with my new best friend, Victor, at the New York Times. No, they're doing some literary profile on hip agencies. I told him to get in touch with you. He wants to see what we've been up to. And don't worry about an interview. He seemed to be only interested in talking to me.
Look at all the great work you've done as creative director. Look at all these voices, all this talent. You really should put the letter in there.
Should I? It was a year ago. As far as the world knows, it wasn't really an ad.
It's something to talk about.
We're still suffering for it. Might as well get something out of it. Leave him.
I love me some Joan. I'm not going to stop saying it.
Makes you self-conscious.
Get Max Rosenberg on the phone.
I thought your tailor was Italian.
He's got a piece of business. He's a Jewish wine. Don't you think we're capable of doing this on our own? This requires your finesse and, frankly, your Semitic wife.
Bert, how do you not know I'm getting a divorce?
Not Mona. Jane.
Jane and I are getting divorced.
Already?
How Jewish are they? You know, Fiddler on the Roof, audience or cast?
The company's Manischewitz. Max will know.
This man said already and checked his watch.
They're probably tying their shoes. That's what it always is.
I can't sit here all day.
I thought you could park anywhere.
We're double parked.
Okay, Jesus.
Just go get him. I'll circle.
Ain't nothing you can do to pig, too. She just suck her stomach in. She's probably more than likely wearing a fat suit, though. So you're just gonna take the kids and not let Megan know? You really want to see this place, huh? It's a loft.
Oh.
Where are you?
They buzzed you. Henry's double parked.
I'm sorry, I lost track of the time. Dawn's late.
This is quite an apartment.
Thank you. I think you've seen most of it. I'll go get them.
Daddy was supposed to bring the colored pencils.
I'll buy you some. Let's go.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. This is irritating.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Just put Jean to bed. I'll be right up.
Jeez. I mean, seeing Megan like that should motivate you to lose that damn weight.
And I thought we could do that kind with the guy crawling across the Sahara, dying of thirst.
What's the line?
Doesn't need one.
Stay with the New Yorker thing, maybe some kind of cryptic joke.
It already has a joke.
Okay, your turn. Great, so that's a way to go.
I agree.
Also, Snowball comes with its own slogan, because when you think of a snowball, there's a 90% chance you think of its chance in hell.
Great, that's true.
So I picture this devil. In your head, you hear his voice. Yes, even me.
Wow. That's actually good.
I'm glad I could surprise you.
No, it's just damn impressive you could not write for so long and come back with that.
It's great.
I'm working on the line.
Yeah, well, I'll do the rest of it. That's the easiest part to change.
So let's run with both of these.
I don't think the devil idea is a good idea to put in front of kids. You know.
So good. Both had a good week.
I don't know what happened.
Jeez, I don't like
That
seeing
hungry
Betty
this
like
week.
this. It's makeup. It's makeup. She didn't actually gain weight for the role. It's makeup.
Here, you can't. This meeting can start to define what is a good week and a bad week in our lives. There are good weeks and bad weeks for thin people, too. Becoming a Weight Watchers is not just a chance to feel
this is
better
Weight
about
Watchers,
yourself.
really?
It's a chance to share. You don't stuff yourself just to keep from telling your family your problem. How was your week, everybody?
Weight Watchers has been around for that long? Really?
Well, I had a bad week out there after having a good week in here.
You stand up, sweetheart.
Yeah, she's definitely wearing a fat suit.
You know, had a very trying experience. I was in an unfamiliar place and I felt a lot of things I wish I hadn't. And I lost a half a pound. And I feel like I should pat myself on the back because it was really hard.
Have a seat. Michael, can you keep a secret?
Nope.
I need you to do some work for me on a prospective account. It will involve a client dinner.
And murder.
What I need from you is a couple of ideas for a company called Monarch Wines. The brand is Manischewitz.
You assume that I'm Jewish.
Stop talking. They make wine for Jews, and now they're making one they want to sell to normal people. You know what I mean? People like me. I think they're open to anything, and it has to be cheap, surprise, but impactful. Bring me a couple of your best by sundown Friday. I have done a little research.
I work for the agency, and I don't know, I want to keep a secret from Don.
If it works out, Don will obviously pick you for it, and you can come up with them all over again.
Yeah, but why?
Well, Michael, when a man hates another man very, very much, sometimes he wants to know that something is his, even if in the end he has to give it up.
You really do hate Campbell.
I don't devote the energy to hating people anymore.
And what's for me? It's a lot of work.
Jesus, I am bankrolling this entire outfit. Say 100 now and 100 Monday morning.
You wipe your ass with $200.
You gotta start carrying less cash.
Because that's the second time he got hustled.
What are you doing?
Sorry, can't eat fish 5 times a week.
I'm sorry.
That's the thing, man. You gotta go on that journey with wifey, man. If you're gonna eat this kind of stuff, eat it outside of the house.
Sit down. This is nice.
What do you want?
I want to have dinner. You know what, Jane? When we took LSD, you swore to me that you would always be there for me.
Like, I know I didn't promise to remarry right away just to save you alimony.
And I have a very painless exercise, which is taking some extremely important clients to dinner.
Why don't you ask Joni?
Because they're dying to meet you. You'd like them. It's a dinner. I'll owe you.
I want you to buy me a new apartment.
What's wrong with the one you're in?
Your mother is my landlord. And honestly, it has a lot of memories and it's painful to be here. And I feel like I can't start a new life until I start a new life. Because I found the perfect one.
Well, you're lucky I called then.
Have your lawyer tell my lawyer what time dinner is.
I don't know. I feel like one of us should say thank you.
Thank you.
Jane is... Yo, she coming to the office now? Hey, yo.
You can't be here.
I missed you. I kept thinking about you.
Holy shit. What the fuck would I do in this situation? I don't know. If this shit ever happened to me and this is not... Bro, I would have probably run out of this office so fast. I don't know, this is trap. Yo. That's insane. She show up to his job like this? Bruh.
We're done with me.
She got no bra on. Just panties on under that. Bruh. Oh, he's just having a dream. Holy shit. This nigga, man. I don't know what I would do if some shit like this happened to me. I probably would have ran out of the office so fast. Like, I'd just go stand with somebody I know. I don't know.
They get a branch off of us because we're your parents. What's this mess? You carry this around with you every day. Goes in your math folder. This goes in your spelling. Is this what you're doing in class?
No, I made it at Daddy's.
Well, it's very nice. Although I don't know why he's smiling.
I wonder if she's
Lovely
gonna...
Megan. I went to buy a light bulb. When I get back, I'll see you better. Love, Don.
Hey.
Everything looks good. I'll take care of this. You can go.
Don
You know what?
probably
Don't
never...
forget your daddy's first wife.
You're right here. Elizabeth Hosted Francis.
No, your father had another wife before me.
Really?
I'm surprised he didn't tell you that.
Megan helped me.
Just put it down. It's Anna Draper. She's deceased.
Who is she?
I don't know why Megan didn't tell you. Ask her.
Really, Betty? That's petty, bro. That's petty.
Both campaigns draw you in, but in different ways. This one's a series. If Harry rolls it out right, you wonder who's gonna get hit next. This could change everything.
But I think that getting hit in the face has a loud, juvenile quality that makes a snowball seem more fun than a soft drink.
The Devil could be a series too. We could see what he's up to in different situations.
And it's got the heat that Warren talked about for Thirst.
This one's funnier.
Let's lead with that one and take them both.
Great.
Funny stuff. Really good work.
Take these to full color.
Absolutely.
Time is it?
Bye, creative.
Goodbye. Sally? Sally?
Bye.
That was so petty. Oh, Betty. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it is. Petty Betty. That's your new name. Petty Betty.
You want me to make you something? You haven't eaten.
I told you I don't want anything.
Why are you being so nasty today?
Because you're a phony.
You don't talk to me like that.
Who is Anna? You acted like you were friends with me. But you really do whatever he says. And guess what? You're not special. And neither was Anna.
Where did you hear that?
You were my friend first.
Who told you about her?
Someone who doesn't lie. Someone
Really?
who doesn't just pretend to care about my school project.
I wasn't lying. I didn't think it was my place to say. You're a little girl, and it's complicated.
Fine. Just keep digging yourself deeper.
Really, Sally? You're a child. It
I don't know what
doesn't
your
even
mother
matter.
told you, but your father and Anna got married to help each other.
So why did he marry her?
It was a long time ago. And back then, it was the only way to help each other out.
So why did he marry you?
Talk to your father.
I don't want to. And don't tell him I asked. I mean it.
Excuse me?
Are you going to make yourself cry?
I am your friend, you know.
Really, Sally? Really and truly, after all this time, all the stuff that Betty has put you through, let's just put this into Sally's perspective for a second here. You're saying that after all the stuff that you have gone on with, what Betty has put up with you, and the stuff that I've disagreed with her and how she handles things with you, and now all of a sudden she says this, and all of a sudden you're on her side about this, and because it's something that you weren't told. You're a child. You don't need to know everything.
Everyone deserves
How about you
a
guys
round of
get your
applause.
ass out of the classroom and go exercise? How about that? They really do watch the weight. Weight watchers. They don't try to get rid of it because, jeez, man. Is
We
this
should
what
fill
Weight
ourselves
Watchers
with
is
our
really like? They just tell
children, our homes, our
sit in
husbands,
classrooms, no exercise?
our health. Let's not forget about leftovers.
Wanted to make sure she was asleep.
What's going on with her?
She asked me about Anna. Betty obviously told her.
Are you kidding me? Who the hell told you to say anything?
What are you doing?
Damn it, this has nothing to do with you.
Keep-
I'm gonna let her keep getting away with this crap.
You're just gonna make it worse.
And let her keep sticking her fat nose in my business?
Let it go.
Damn, fat
And what am I
nose.
supposed to say to Sally? Here, get your hand off the phone.
You think this is an accident? If you call her, you're giving her exactly what she wanted. The thrill of having poisoned us from 50 miles away.
That's true, though. That's true. It's really petty what she did.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to do.
Hello?
The article came out and we're not mentioned. A bullshit piece on the usual assholes. He compares them to philosophers. Page 52. 170 is the kicker.
Did they put the letter in there?
Jesus, they look like Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Why are they picking them? Maybe that's the problem.
You were the one who talked to him for an hour. I thought he was your best friend. You obviously made no impression. You know what? Don't wake me up and throw your failures in my face. It's Sunday, for Christ's sake. Sally, get back here. Boys, back to your room. Get over here.
Yes, you need some talking to.
Do you have something you want to ask me?
No.
You do, but you thought it'd be better to ask Megan.
She wasn't supposed to say anything.
And what was she supposed to do exactly?
Not lie again.
Well, I'm sorry. I know it's my fault that you even have to think about things like this. You're a little girl.
I'm not a little girl.
Well,
You
then
are,
should realize
actually.
that your mother doesn't care about hurting you. She just wants to hurt us.
Are you done?
No. Anna and I were married because of a law. It wasn't romantic. She was a friend. And I would have told you all about her, but she died.
Is she the woman whose house we went to in California? The one
Yes.
who called you Dick?
That's not the whole story, but...
I realize an adult would apologize to Megan, even if telling her was an accident.
Okay.
That mohawk work I did for you was great. And I kept it a secret, which is more than I can say for Ginsburg.
He was perfect for it.
I'm sick of hearing people think that way. I can write for anything.
You know, in the old buildings, they used to have an executive elevator.
You are not loyal. You only think about yourself.
Were we married? Because you're thinking about yourself, too. That's the way it is. It's every man for himself.
I would ask her the same thing. It's like, are we married or something? It's like...
We'll also have Michael Lloyd and Warren Kent, who deal with the local retail.
You want me to get those?
I'm not taking two.
Really?
Sally?
Don, that's kind of...
Sally, get in here right now.
That was Mrs. Engel. Apparently you got an A+ on your family tree. She thinks you're really turning things around.
It's just a drawing.
Well, I'm very proud of you. You should thank Megan for her help. She helped you, didn't she?
I guess so. She just told me the same stuff you did.
You asked her about Anna?
Yes. Daddy showed me pictures, and they spoke very fondly of her.
I guess you've earned some TV.
It didn't go as planned, huh?
So I pulled
Petty
over
Betty
to the side of the
strikes
interstate, and I
again.
let him out with his luggage and everything.
She's happily married and she's over here trying to mess up their stuff. It's
I didn't want to say it.
so petty, dude.
Lord knows there's been plenty of prejudice in this country, but I've always thought Jewish women are the most beautiful women in the world.
That's stupid.
That's a sales pitch.
I'm sorry I'm late.
It's definitely a
We're still
sales
on
pitch
drinks.
because
Roger
I would
Sterling,
never
this
tell
is my
anybody
pool.
that.
Bernie,
Don't get me wrong.
Nice to meet
There are
you.
some Jewish women that are really beautiful.
I'm sorry about
But-
that. I took the boat out. We got stuck.
Most
Really?
beautiful
What
in
kind
the
of
world?
No, I've been trying to find out what Roger thinks, but he wanted to wait for you.
I wanted to wait for dessert, make sure you like me. As I understand it, you're trying to get Manischewitz into the hands of different kinds of people. If you ever look at the side of a bus, it's a moving billboard. The passengers can't see the ad, but everyone can see the passengers. It was to put a picture of the bus seats on the side of the bus, right below the window where the real people are. Show the bottom halves of their bodies with a case of Manischewitz under each of their seats.
So it looks like whoever's riding the bus has bought the wine.
So you thought that up, huh?
No.
Well, I
you didn't.
engaged some of our creatives ad hoc in anticipation of this dinner.
Do we need menus?
I do.
I'm getting a Chateaubriand if someone will split it with me.
I thought you liked the crab's rangoon here.
I just had some.
So, Roger, what kind of boat do you have?
Is Roger trying to get her married again so he can
Am I the
stop
only one who
paying
can work and drink
alimony?
at the same time?
Blow by blow, please. Don pitched the hell out of it. They said it was clever. And apparently kids like Devils and cartoons, as I predicted.
Oh, really? They didn't like the other one?
I don't know. He left it in the cab.
Are you kidding me? They never even heard it?
We made a sale. Anything else?
You're really going to do
Dinner.
this?
Sure. He's gonna be useless tonight.
So you suddenly have no problem telling people I'm Jewish?
You going to meet Bernie? So you're not going to call him in 2 days and tell him we're separated?
You had your chance to say who I sleep with.
So if something goes on between the two of you, you better pretend you're still married. The least you can do is show me what the better end of this deal looks like.
What do you mean?
The apartment. When else am I going to get a chance?
I'm not moved in. I just got the key.
I'm trying to get some both sides. Yay. Egregious. Herodious.
I have missed you.
Really? I don't think she... Hey, she kissed him back, eh? Guess she still like that old man stank.
I'm surprised you're working today.
We roll out all our business this week. You know what, Howard? Why don't you spend Thanksgiving with her, and I'll go to your house and screw your wife.
Are you kidding me? Good luck with that. I guess the grass is always greener, right?
He's like, good luck with that. Damn. This man gives zero shits about his wife. Meanwhile, Pete is like head over heels for her.
Thought you were hiding from someone.
That was a bold last-minute decision. Going with your idea. Well, we'll never know, will we? Because they never heard mine.
Look, I don't like going in with two ideas.
And you don't want to be weak, so you picked yours.
And they bought it, which is our goal, isn't it?
What do I care? I got 1 million of them. 1 million.
Good. I'm lucky you work for me.
It's the penis measuring contest. You're not gonna win this one, buddy.
I don't think about you at all.
He lost that one with a knockout. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you don't matter. Doesn't matter if I come up with one idea in 1,000 years. You still work for me. And I don't think about you at all. You're not gonna win that. You're just not gonna win that, bro. Give up. Big man on campus.
I told you why I wanted this apartment and you ignored me.
I hardly ignored you.
Now this is no different than the last place.
It's the memories? That's the memories she was talking about? Just, you know what? If you don't get your...
You get everything you want and you still had to do this.
I did not have sex with myself, did I?
I don't know why I did that. I feel terrible.
I don't understand why Jane is like this. But then again, you ain't none but a hound dog. It's yo, Roger is a pain in the butt. But he doesn't get all the blame for that, though. You engaged. You could have stopped him. You could have tell him not to come in.
It's hot as hell in here. Turn on the air.
It's on full blast. Go get ready.
Open the door at least.
No, don't. The radio said there's a smog emergency. The air's toxic. I don't want that in here.
What the hell is going on? Oh, it is look really bad out there.
That is a good-looking bird.
Mommy, wait. We're supposed to say what we're thankful for.
Oh, I think it's nice. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm thankful that I have 2 houses, and they're both really big, and I got a new sled. Thankful that I'm doing good in school.
Doing well.
What's going on with Eugene? He's just over there twiddling his
That I have everything I want, and that no one else has anything better.
Let's eat.
Is she eating the same thing as them? I think exercise would be better. Not gonna be a long review this time. It's pretty straightforward what happened in this episode. Don took over the project. You know, he had an idea, worked all night on it. He wanted to present it. He's the boss, and if he decides that his idea is the one that's going to be presented, now if he got rejected, then he has that one to fall back on, of course. But I understand what he did. Doesn't mean it's not a grimy thing to do, but I understand what he did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they're gonna like this. I mean, both ideas are really good ideas. I'm never going to endorse putting devils or anything that resembles devils in commercial for kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I would have more preferred the other idea of, even though it's, you know, somebody getting hit in the face with a snowball, you know, everything that kids hate. I didn't know that kids hate policemen. Like, I was like, what? Kids love policemen. So that would kind of throw me off there, because I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Kids hate policemen and pigs for some reason. I don't know. As a matter of fact, when I was a kid, I loved pigs. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing pigs in the mud doing their thing. You want to get in there with the pigs as a kid. So that's definitely not what I'm used to. I guess in America that's maybe a thing here. You know, from what I know, kids love policemen. Even till this day, kids want to be policemen. You know, it's one of the few things you'll hear from a kid when they're young of what they want to be when they grow up. You know, not knowing the greater things, of course, of what they, you know, the amount of different careers that you can do. Most kids, they want to be firemen, they want to be policemen, doctors, nurses, stuff like that. You'll hear more from kids more than anything else. So, as I said, the whole devil thing, that's never a good time to put in front of kids. That image there, that rebellious representation, you don't really want to put that in front of kids. But I get it. It's advertisement, regardless. This was great. I liked it a lot. I liked this episode a lot. Of course, Betty getting jealous. Not Betty. I mean, Petty Betty showed up. You know what I'm saying? You all know what she did. Very petty of her. Very petty. Trying to get in between Don and Megan. It's just like, you've cut your losses and you've moved on. Don't try to ruin something else of others just because you're probably not living the best life right now. You're fat, and in my opinion, I think she needs to exercise. Weight Watchers is just not the answer. If all they do is just sit around and take notes and tell you to eat this and eat that, just eating things is not going to let you lose weight fast enough. Yes, you can choose to eat properly and you lose weight, but you won't lose it as fast as you would if you actually exercised. You got to put your body in motion. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's to just do cardio, which is, I think a lot of people, like, they don't understand how important cardio is. So I think that's really important for people who are trying to lose weight, is to hop on the treadmill, man, and just run. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, couple that with not eating a lot of food and stuff like that, you will lose weight pretty fast. You get what I'm saying? So that whole sitting in a classroom thing, talking about weight and all of that shit don't help nobody. Okay, if that's what Weight Watchers is about, they need to change up that program and tell you to get some exercise in. Okay, it's not even about lifting weights or anything like that. Just cardio. Just, you know, you live in a nice neighborhood, do a lap around your neighborhood, man. Run a, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have to run a lot, a lot, right? Learn how to run, you know, rest for a couple of minutes and then run again and stuff like that. You will be surprised the amount of working you can get by utilizing, you know, very simple things into a workout to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not necessarily that you're trying to build muscle, like men are out here trying to build muscle, lifting weights and all this other stuff. You're just trying to keep your weight down, right? So that you're not prone to, you know, certain things, heart disease and high blood pressure and all these different things that comes with a lot of weight on your body, being fat, right? So Betty needs to get out there and do some running, man. She can. You know, I think they're using makeup on her face to make her look really fat, right? Because her body looks pretty normal for you know, a person who's gained weight. So it's kind of weird, because at first I thought she was wearing a fat suit, but it seemed like she actually gained weight for the role. in some ways. It kind of seems like she actually got fat for the role. So you guys can let me know in the comment section if that's what she did. I don't want to go research stuff and then spoil myself about anything. That's why I tried to stay off researching anything about a show while I'm watching it. So you guys can let me know, because I'm pretty sure someone out there has the answer to that question. Sally needs to realize that she's a little girl. She has no right talking to an adult like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and Megan I think Megan did not want to overstep by telling her, you know, really talking to her like a mother would. I think she didn't want to overstep that boundary, and that's why she responded the way that she did. I love how Don handles stuff with Megan now. This is a side of Don that we only saw with Anna. And you know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't exactly tell Sally the whole story, which I don't think she needs to know the whole story. I don't think even Megan knows the whole story, which I don't think she needs to know the whole story either. I think Betty is the only one that actually knows the whole story about Don and, you know, how he became Don and stuff like that, because, you know, he had to tell her what happened. So anywho, Pete still this man wants that woman so bad. But as I said during that episode, I don't know what I would do. I can't sit here and lie. I don't know what I would do. But as I said, I probably would have ran out of the office and go stand up beside somebody that knows me very well and escape would be on my mind, not to get myself in trouble. But I wouldn't be in that position in any case, because strangers would never pull up like that, because I don't keep side pieces, I don't cheat, I don't do that kind of stuff, so no woman is gonna show up. But say for instance, just for the sake of, if this should happen as a hypothetical, that not necessarily a cheating situation, but maybe I'm a single man and this happens at work, right? I don't know, man. Boots gonna have to knock. Boots are gonna have to knock, is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Lock the doors. Ugh. That is very sexy. I love stuff like that. I've had one encounter like that before at the workplace, but it wasn't in my office though. You know, girl at the time, she just showed up to the job and be like, yo, I want you right now. You know what I'm saying? I had to handle business, you know what I'm saying? That was very spontaneous, and I love spontaneity in relationships. I love it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to say it. I probably love doing that stuff outside of the home more than I love doing it at home, to be honest. Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, great stuff, man. This was a really good episode. Peggy salty, and of course, you know, Jewish dude salty too, because Don, you know, didn't show his idea. And this is what it is. You know, these things happen in the workplace. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all, man. Let me know what you think of this episode. Leave a like, leave a comment. Catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.